All right, we are at at the Hilton in Rosemont by O'Hare, kind of in the middle of where all these hotels are on River Road. And you've got some really nice restaurants around here as well. That's why I'm decided to stay out here. I've had meetings all day in Chicago. Now it's in the afternoon, and stay downtown for overnight. And decided to come out here because I got a flight tomorrow, and I also have a couple of meetings and dinners. Meeting somebody here at the hotel, and then I'm meeting for dinner at Gibson's, which is behind where you see this, where the double connected to the DoubleTree is where the Gibson's steakhouse is. So this location also right behind the DoubleTree, you have a Capitol Grill and some other nice places where you could have something good to eat. That's very decent. So that's the location. Usually, kind of prefer to do the Hyatt Regency when here, but we've done so many reviews and stayed there so many times. Kind of sucked a little bit last time we were there also, so decided to take a pass on that. And so that was the story about that. Also, I wanted to make a review here because we didn't even have one. So this is the Hilton. It's a lot cheaper than staying to the Hilton that's connected to the terminals. I don't need to be there early in the morning. My flight's at 10:45 or something like that a.m. Up to Toronto, so I decided to stay here. So as you can see, location-wise, you've got the Hyatt is that way, and that's the convention center. You see the bridge that goes to the convention center right there. It's much closer. There's also a bridge from the Hyatt Regency, but it's much closer to walk from this side because you get in the middle of it, where you see that roses is where the main entrance is. So I think this is a little bit more convenient. So I think I'm going to stay here next time instead of the Hyatt, depending on how the Hyatt stay looks on my account. But it's a little bit older, as you can see. The Hyatt Regency O'Hare is right across the street from here, and it also has half of the rooms I would say have been redone. Jamie, when we were here in March, I think it was, Jamie got a refurbished one. I did not. And mine was very old and noisy and crappy, so I didn't have a good stay there the last time. And also with the whole shenanigan, the horrible food in the restaurant there, the club not open yet and all that kind of stuff. So we'll see how it goes here. But let's check out the room first. A little bit of a chair. As you can see, it's a little dated. You've got the yellow lights. It's not that much appealing. Not sure why they do that, but it's a little bit old, but it looks comfortable. Warm in here, so I have to adjust that a little bit. Maybe I should do it right now. It says 68, but there's definitely hot air coming out of here. But there we go. We'll see if that works. All right, let's take a look at the drawers. See what we have. You got a phone here. You've got a table and another phone over here. They did away with all the paper to save money and of course slash the environment. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. So you got to just scan your code there. Hopefully you're not old and don't have a smartphone. Whoop, excuse me. That's the safe. And we got some stuff over here. Drawers and okay, no fridge. That's kind of weird. Okay, so there we have some sort of USB contraption. Not sure what that light is for. Oh, it's to those, so that's fine. I'll unplug it and put my stuff in there. Kind of a little bit weird that they couldn't put it down there with the other ones. That's super lame and not very appealing, but okay. A little tacky. Over here we had a coffee machine with some Brazilian. Oh, that's tea. Coffee bean tea leaf. Coffee bean tea leaf, regular coffee. Get some tea over here, chamomile and English breakfast. Now I know it's called chamomile, but I call it chamomile. All right, same. And then also you can double it up and make 2 cups at the same time. No fridge though, which I find kind of strange. So we've got some glasses. Got a little nook here, which is kind of cool that you got gets, somebody walks in, you got a little shield here. I kind of like that. You can see the shape of the rooms. That's probably what does it. Go in the bathroom. We've got Crabtree and Evelyn, which is their newish brand. I think they used to have Peter Thomas Roth, which I was a big fan of. They've changed it to this. I still maintain that Hilton these full service Hiltons that you have here are the best out of Hyatt and Marriott. Marriott has their Aqua Cup ones that are kind of not that inspiring, and Hyatt's Kenneth and MD are absolutely horrible, even if they try to claim that they're like ecologically friendly. I'm not a fan, so I always bring my own stuff. There is a shower and one towel over there, two more over there, bigger towels. As you can see, there's a hair dryer, and yeah, that's pretty much the show. So let's talk about this place. So it is, once I took the L here from downtown, and it took me, it's one stop from O'Hare. You walk here, it's less than 5 minutes to walk from the L station up here. It's just 250 and also a lot of traffic on the roads here. So I feel like that's a good play to get here. And the shuttle to O'Hare, obviously, also as a gold or diamond member, you get food and beverage credit, and that's $18 per day is what the food and beverage credit is. It can be used at any outlet at the place. It's the Hilton gig. Not sure what the costs are, but it's cool that they do that at least. I think that the full breakfast is a better play for me, but fair enough. So probably it's not going to be enough for a full breakfast if you want to have a glass of cold drink and a coffee and a main. I'm not sure if that's going to be enough in Chicago, but we'll see. But nevertheless, that's their policy for now. I'm not sure how long that's going to be in place. Some people like it because they can have some wine. Like if they're leaving early in the morning, you have an option. I think, there are two sides to that story. I just think that, food and beverage credit is good, but I think that the minimum it should do is to cover what a full breakfast would be. And in 2022, it is not $18. That's for damn sure. Besides that, they gave me 2 bottles of water at reception. Same thing as the Hyatt yesterday. They have the waters and big things of water, like Costco things of waters behind you at the reception. I think that's a little bit tacky. If they're going to do that, and they nuked the minibar, they've obviously nuked the fridge too, and now they don't want to put waters in the room because they wanted some people are not eligible for it, I guess, and that's the story. So they do it at the reception. They should have it at least in a bag or something like that, not in a gig, like whether he turned around and he kind of took the plastic bottles out of a Costco thing of 36 bottles, like yanked it out of there. It's not very classy. And if that's going to be the permanent gig, they need to do something a little bit better than that, I think. But then again, rate $150, I think it was. It's a little expensive around Chicago now, but it's fine for me for a night. And I just wanted to be in a good location and do a review of this place because I haven't done it before. And doing it for you guys. Yeah, that's pretty much the story about the Hilton Rosemont, is what it's called, next to the Donald Stevenson Convention Center. And I would venture into saying, if you are not going to go at the crack of dawn and need to stay at that Hyatt, the Hilton that's connected to the terminal and in Chicago at the O'Hare Airport, you save a ton by staying here. And I think that this is a great alternative to save some money. And also, if you're not leaving early in the morning, you can have breakfast in the area. And also, you got a ton of good restaurants here, so you don't get stuck at that little sports bar that they have downstairs with a burger with hockey puck burgers that are down there. Well, I'm not going to say that that's the way, but I've eaten there twice, and both of them were not inspiring. It's been a while, but I think this is a good alternative to save some cash and also to be convenient to restaurants around here. There's tons of them. It's Tommy Danielsen signing off. I will see you next time.